What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And I'm back live right here on the illest, the realest, the trillest radio station alive. That's right. That's iLLANOiZE Radio. I got Swank Sinatra. Ooh, I said it without, without the tongue twister. In the building today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm happy to be here. So,
man, that sounds good. I'm glad you came. Yeah. It's a beautiful day in the rack. It's getting a little cold, but fall is definitely in the air. It's my favorite season though, so yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the name. All right. Okay. To all my loyal listeners, y'all know I be having a hard time. It's really because I think I talk fast as hell. No, I don't think I know. I talk fast. Yeah. And it'd be like, I'm straight Sinatra. I'd be like, ooh. How did you come up with that name? Where did that name come from? Was it given to you? Did you give it to yourself?
It's crazy. So a couple years ago, before I was even under the name Swank Sinatra, I was rapping under Young B. James as a little kid and shit. And as I would say, I transitioned into learning how to be more of a lyricist, spitting harder, writing, taking time on my shit. It was a song by Joey Badass called Hillary Swank, and that's an actor. But
shout out to Joey Badass, by the way, too.
Now, she an actor, but the song and the beat, it was just so cold to me that I wrote to it, put it on SoundCloud, and I just really liked Swank. I just liked that. So for the longest, it was Swank Gang. I was screaming and everything, getting all my people on board and shit. And then after a while, I was like, Swank is a cool name, but the Sinatra is really just a play on Frank Sinatra. And like knowing a little bit about Frank Sinatra and everything, me saying certain things about him in my songs and shit, it's like just having that. It just flow and go together. So
it definitely is. Definitely a tongue twister. Even on down to the way you spelt it. Like, was that on accident or like how did you know you was gonna spell it with the dollar signs?
Just to have something different. Thought it was unique to have instead of just the regular S's. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, it wasn't like a really big thought process. Just fuck the S's, just use dollar signs.
Okay. It's definitely different. It definitely stands out. Like, even if somebody else name Swank Sinatra, it ain't gonna be, the same one as you. Cause even when I'm typing your name on Apple Music, I forget to put the dollar sign, and like I'll be like, what the fuck is it? I'm like you really gotta put that. Like that's key. And so now I always remember like, yep, $2 signs.
It's important. It's important. I wish you could put it like on your social media handles and stuff, but you can't. You can only use letters and shit.
Yeah. Facts. Hey, Mark, if you listening, okay, that's the idea for that. Now you have a really strong support system. Yeah. Like I still got people in my message request. Like people will still comment on my post like a week or two later, like play this song. That was you can go listen to me play that song.
It was already played
on this episode.
Exactly.
It's already being played. How did you develop such a strong support system?
I think for me it was really when I started rapping and with my friends and stuff, I had a few friends that was rapping as well, and just working with them, and then it got to a point where you just got to be confident. You got to tell motherfuckers you're making music, let motherfuckers know. I had to learn that at a young age, even when I wasn't even as good as I think I am now, like still supporting yourself and pushing it. Got to college and it was the same thing. It was like my freshman year, I found out everybody was on Spinrilla. Everybody listening to mixtapes on that. So I'm like, I got to do what I got to do to get an artist account. You had to like submit and if like some information on it or whatever. I got that shit and just started telling motherfuckers all on campus and shit. And I guess now it's really just being genuine. I'm a good person. I like to build relationships with the people that are fans of me because I care about that, because that's only gonna help me grow. So I appreciate the fan base I do have, and I'm grinding to get bigger.
Yeah, and that's what's up. And it's definitely love to see, like, when you got a lot of people who believe in you and support you, like, it just make the grind go more crazy.
For real.
That's dope, man. Shout out to the whole Swank gang, okay? Because I definitely love the support and the engagement that I see on social media. So, kudos, okay?
Thank you.
How long you been doing music?
A while, not gonna lie.
What's a while? Like,
I would say
estimate number.
I was always writing as a kid, but I'd say my first recorded song was with a group of like older guys. I was probably like 12, 13.
How was that experience for you? Like actually going to record? Did you go to a studio?
Actually, no, it was in my homie basement. But he had the mic and everything.
But I was gonna say look, the basement studio. I ain't want to say it like that, but I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, that type of setting. But how was that experience for you at 12 years old, actually recording a record?
It was crazy because the guys I was with, like I said, they was older than me. So it was just them embracing me. I was cool with them, and them believing in what I can do, and just knowing that I had a strong sense of music anyway. I'm sure we'll get into like the upbringing, but like, you know, I was in band. My parents are pretty young, so like I've been around hip hop, R&B, all type of music. So I know a lot of music. So it was bound to happen, you know. So
okay. Do you remember that first rap that you recorded?
Yeah, I do. It was.
Oh, we get some vibes.
I'm not for the spit. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just know that it was it's called like a Get Money freestyle with my homie, and I went verse, and my voice was just so high pitched. But I went through it, and it was a good experience, like you said, just being able to finally hear yourself on the track. Like, damn, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. And I still be surprised now, as you know, you continue to get better over the years. It's like appreciating the growth and just knowing where it came from. So
facts, man. Then you stuck to it. How old are you now?
I'm 24. I just turned 24 last month.
So it's been over. Yeah, I seen that. Happy belated birthday.
Thank
you. So it's been over 10 years that you've been doing this and perfecting your craft.
Yep.
What's something that keep you motivated?
Just knowing that I'm getting better. Like, you know, I hear it from people, fans, supporters, knowing that even I can tell that I improved. So knowing that if I can improve and get to where I've been getting at so far this past year and how things have been going, and just keep pushing and keep having faith and being positive about everything, there's no point to give up, especially if it's a love. You know what I'm saying? It's a hobby, it's a love.
Especially if it's a passion and it's not just a hobby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I had to put that on my, that's crazy. We've been talking about this since yesterday though, but I put on my story this morning, like when passion wakes you up, like I fell asleep editing my show for tonight, and I felt so bad because I was so determined last night. I'm like, I ain't getting no sleep tonight because I gotta be up.
Right.
And I still end up falling asleep, but my body just randomly woke me up at 3-something in the morning, and it's like, boom, I touched my computer, it was still there. That is passion for you.
No, for real, and got right to it.
Yeah, facts. And I definitely, you know, sometimes you gotta put in that work, you know, for something you love, like you said.
Exactly.
I want to get into this first single though. You know, No Stranger to the Chocolate Baddie Show. I think I played it like twice, but I actually like this song. It's a pretty cool record. Yeah. It was kind of and you was spitting like some bars on the record. So I want you to tell us a little bit about this one. It's called Rhyming.
Right. So crazy thing with Rhyming, I recorded Rhyming my second time at Envion Studios, and it was like the first beat I did. That session was a 4-hour session. And my producer, Mickey C, my homie, would have been here today, but you know, next time, you know, you'll see him, get to meet him and stuff. He made the beat. You know, he always sending me packs in, and this beat was cold. But like when I heard it, I just thought about Dennis Rodman for some reason. Like, okay, what if I made like a tee-up song about somebody that people talk about, but it's not that many songs just for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
facts. It's usually just a lyric or two.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I did that. I remember I even tagged him on the Instagram story post, and he looked at the story, but you know, that was it. But he looked at it, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool.
He know what's going on, you feel me?
Yeah, so dope. It was dope to do. And right now I'm in the process of going to get it censored so I can submit it to 2K. They have a submission process for United Masters. So
that's a bag right there. Definitely get that done.
That'd be a dope song on a basketball game as well. So.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And make sure y'all turn me up every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. right on iLLANOiZE Radio. I'm live, I'm lit. It's a drip with the Chocolate Baddie Show. It's Mary's music, and you know I'm bringing all the sauce. So turn me up. All right. Okay. So talk to us a little bit about where are you from?
So I was born in Indianapolis.
Okay.
But I moved to the city when I was like couple months, couple weeks, some shit like that, real quick. And me and my family was on Troy Street, and then they moved out to Justice. So I was out in Justice, Illinois, for a pretty good time in my life, and then I moved out to like the south suburbs and Willowbrook, and was pretty much there all my life. Yeah. So.
Okay. So you said you did band in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. How was that experience?
So I actually did it for 8 years, middle school and high school, but I was a drummer, and like with stereotypes, like drummers like the cooler people in the band, but it wasn't even like that. I was just friends with everybody, all the instruments. It was just a dope experience. But playing the drums was just, before I was real serious with rap, it was like drums was that outlet of expression. being able to go to these football games, I'm playing the drums. We doing an assembly. We used to do shit like walk around the hallways on certain like spirit days and play loud as hell while people in class and shit.
Hey, pep rally is giving me pep rally vibes for really sure, making me really miss high school.
Really though.
That's what's up. How supportive are your parents with your music career?
What's crazy is they're really, really supportive. So like I said, my parents are young. My dad is 44, my mom 42, and with them, they love music as well. So just having them teach me the right ways growing up, like the right hip hop, like from I didn't discriminate on any hip hop. Like I was listening to 8 Ball and MJG, Rick Ross.
I was just listening to them this morning. I was on the 3-6 Mafia way, man. Cause I know this is a little off topic, but shout out to my girl LaChat. I've been watching her interviews, you know, and I'm just like, okay, so she finna come back or something. Yeah. So that made me go all the way back down memory lane. I'm in
T.
2T.
So yeah, and then like you said, 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat, Tupac, Biggie, you know, all them. So in addition to, you know, the James Browns, the Isley brothers, stuff that they parents, you know, grew them up on and stuff. So just having that love for music, them knowing I'm doing it and I'm being like progressive with it, I'm not just bullshitting it, they support it all the way. My mom, my biggest supporter, know all my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, that's the right way to be. That's how it's supposed to go. Parents, support y'all kids and their dreams, okay? Because I just have to get on my mom. Okay, so I want to talk about this recent album that you just dropped.
Okay.
First of all, you got a lot of projects out.
Yeah.
All right, so you're very consistent.
Thank you.
What is the process behind you dropping as far as singles, projects, videos? Like, what's your thought process as far as how you gonna release everything?
Right. I think now a little different, but before it was really like, okay, I'll drop a couple singles leading up to a project and then drop a project, but at the same time just worrying about promotion and shit. But now it's like being real strategic about it. Drop a single that's for that project, but have it, you know, promote it for a while, whether I got a visual, put a visual out with it, and then drop the project. And going up to Envion, just knocking shit out, 4-hour sessions, knocking out 7+ songs to the point where I got a bunch of songs ready to drop as singles or a project if I was ready to drop it. So when I had everything recorded,
it's just like 7+ songs. But how long is your studio sessions?
Like a 4-hour session, I could do 7+ songs.
Damn.
Like, cause you figure when I'm not there, I'm writing it, I'm rehearsing it, I'm ready to go. Like, time is money. I don't want to go in there and bullshit.
7, that's a lot.
I don't want to go in there and bullshit.
I need to be invited to the next session. I gotta see this for my own eye.
For sure.
Speaking of releasing singles, we got a single off your most recent album, Waves.
For sure.
Now, what was the inspiration behind Waves?
So me and Mickey C, my producer, our first project together was called Elevation, and it was crazy because before that, he younger than me. I was in class with like his older brother and shit, but he came down to NIU when I was going to school and spent the weekend with me, him and his friends, and we made a song. And he was already in band as well, but he was so inspired by that and just hip hop. He was like, you know, I want to learn how to make beats. So I watched him do it, helped him like construct the right way, him grow to the point where when Elevation came out, we did that. But now when Waves came out, this is a studio recorded, official. He done got so much better in a year. I got so much better in a year span through that quarantine and us just being at home writing and shit. That when I dropped Waves, it was just like a really good selection of songs that me and him did together. And I was happy to say that we did that, you know, and it was no skips in my opinion.
Okay, well, we're going to get into the first single.
For sure.
What to Do.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the history behind this song.
So, What to Do, one of a popular song right now. I actually admire, for example, like Drake, when he do like sampling other songs, not necessarily in the beat, but in the lyrics. He be like paying homage to somebody else. I love when he do that because I'm always trying to figure out, damn, he did that. That's crazy. So with this one, I kind of did the same thing, but I actually did Busta Rhymes. That baby.
Oh yeah.
So like going from that same flow, different beat, but just paying homage to Busta, one of the greats. That's just how it came about. And when Mickey C, my bad, when he made it, I'm like, I gotta do it. It just sounds like that. He probably don't realize it because he's still getting into music. I gotta teach him, you know, show him all the old hip hop and stuff. But like, I'm like, bro, I'm finna kill this shit, and that's what happened.
What's up? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And if you like any of the bangers I'm playing tonight, you can keep up with all my Baddie Bangers playlists on Apple Music or Spotify at Mary J. That's Jhay. And on YouTube, Chocolate Baddies. Turn me up. You already know it's lit. From the top into this next album that he got, Trendsetter, which is a real popular one because that's the Swank Gang. They be going crazy with the songs off that one. What's the inspiration behind that?
So with that one, different producer, another homie of mine, Juke Wong. What's crazy is it was one song up there called Sin City, and I was actually in Vegas for the first time when I wrote it. And I was like, it's so inspired by just Vegas and how it looked and how nice it was. And wrote that song, came back to Illinois and recorded it. And with him, I was like, bro, we got to do this project together. And it was one beat that he sent me, and I just used Trendsetter. That name it stuck with me. So I made the whole song as the intro, and I'm like, I'm finna just name the project Trendsetter because it's like that's how I feel. Every song we're here, I'm setting different trends. I'm trying something new. Every song don't sound the same, on that project. Trying my, testing out my versatility and shit. So that's how it came about.
What's something that's unique about you that you think is different from everybody else that we might not know?
I'm not afraid to try different beats and shit. Like, I want to be able to let people know that I'm versatile in a lot of different ways in music, and I'm not afraid to try anything. I'll get on a pop beat with with a singer if they wanted me to. Like, I'll just find out a way to adjust because I love music enough to do that.
And that's real passion in music too. Whenever you say stuff like that, and that brings me to my next question. Okay. What is your favorite kind of music to actually record?
It's crazy because I would say if I gave myself some categories, it'd be like I could do the little auto-tune singing like for songs for the females, and then I could do like my lyrical songs, people that like that type of music. But like the songs that's like the catchy ones that I could still spit on, but it's catchy to stick with people. That's probably the best ones because that'd be the most popular ones. And the singing ones do too, because even the guys like that one a lot. Because kind of like Drake, for example, you listen to his music, he singing about a female relationship, but both sides can connect with it. So I try to do that same thing as well. So, but I'd say like the party songs that I can spit but still be catchy on is probably like the favorite ones to do. Now,
when you're recording those, do you know like when you're recording, do you be like, yeah, this gonna be the one? Like, do you know right then and there, or sometimes is it a surprise?
I think it's a little bit of both, cause I know how it is when I'm writing it. Like, this shit sound raw, but then you get in the studio, you got your people in there with you, they watching, they listening. They probably already heard it when you rehearsed it for them, but they haven't heard it with the effects on it and the ad libs and all this, and it's loud as hell in this room. So I think when I get there and I hear it, it comes out even better than I thought it was. So.
Yeah, facts, man. Who are some other artists that you're listening to that's on the scene right now that may be inspiring?
Let's see on the scene right now. Definitely, it's one Dreddy, Mike Timbers. He a singer. Justin J Immaculate. It's a bunch. Let's see, my brother YK Soup, of course. Mooney, T Smoola. You feel me? Whole gang. So yeah, just them, and these are people that I rock with. I'm making music with. Planning on making more music with, so I'm inspired by all them because we all got the same mentality.
Could we expect some collabs with any of the names that you just mentioned?
I got 2 with my boy Tease already. Expect more.
Shout out to Tease.
I'm gonna hit up Mooney if you watching. I'm gonna hit you up. I already talked to Soup. It's a go. So on the way.
Hey. We need the iLLANOiZE exclusive. I got you. Favorite chocolate baddie gotta premiere all the
Definitely.
But you say you went to college. Yeah. I heard NIU in there, so you a Husky. What did you study in college?
Graphic design. That
brings me to Swank Graphics. Okay, I do see that you got the popping graphics going on, and your turnaround time is crazy.
Yeah.
How?
You figure when that's something you know how to do, a lot of people think like little things be harder than what it is, and it's not. I went to school for. I know what I'm doing, so I'm not finna bullshit you. Like, I'm gonna get it done because I'm not doing shit anyway. I'm probably at the crib writing on the game or something if I'm not doing something. So I get this shit done. Like, you paying for a service. I want to make sure you happy, but I'm gonna get it done fast because I can do it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Look, hey, you dope as hell because I think it was like a flyer. How you do that so fast?
Yeah.
Just sending stuff. Yeah, you put her on a flyer. Boom. 2 minutes later, I'm damn. What the? What the hell? What he just got this shit in his phone? Like, man, that's dope to see because, like, you know, I tap into the graphics a little bit, and I hate it. I hate when people call. I hate when people ask me how long it's gonna take me. I'll be like, bro, I ain't have to do it. I don't want to do it.
Right. No, I definitely feel that, and it's just finding a balance. You know, working with the people that's coming back and being respectful. You know what I'm saying? You keep them people in the loop. And then, you know, all of the work I do with the family is very true, the clothing brand and just building that. You know, a lot of people don't even know that Swank Sinatra and Swank Graphics are the same person. But
you wouldn't. But I would say it's a good and bad thing. Yeah. You know, because you still got your name attached to it, right. But it's a whole separate entity. And so, yeah. I think it's pretty dope. Thank you. You know, I wish I had like a little graphic thing where people didn't know it was me. Yeah. Because I feel like because people know it's me, especially like people I grew up with, they're just, hey, make this cover art for me real quick.
Right, and even like that. Like,
you better go home.
Pay the ticket.
You better go send me a down deposit first. And so that's why I be thinking like, damn, I should just make a graphic page. But I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't want to do it. I do know I don't want to do that stuff for real. So that's what's up. What other hobbies do you have outside of music and doing graphics? I
like playing basketball, and I play the game. So like and it's crazy because like with the game, it ain't even just like I like playing the game. It's like I appreciate the graphics from an art standpoint and just looking at what used to be the graphics and how it is now, and you know I just enjoy looking at it. So I be playing 2K. Shit like that, and then just chilling with my homies, really. You know, simple guy. You know what I'm saying? My main be that music and that graphics where I'm putting all the energy into for real.
Okay, what's your 5-year goals for yourself?
5-year goals.
So 5 years, where you see Swank Sinatra?
I see Swank Sinatra in particular way bigger than what he is right now. A fan base, people know me, features with people. Like I want to be in that position where I'm big. Like it don't gotta be super big, but as long as I'm on and I'm making moves and I'm making shit happen, I want to definitely in 5 years say I can at least have my family financially stable.
Facts. Hey, and speaking into existence, it's gonna happen. For real. That's definitely gonna happen. And what about for Swank Graphics?
Swank Graphics right now just growing, working with different people and you know, making different things. But really the main thing for real is in 5 years, the company's very true. Get your merch. You see it on right now. We gonna have
y'all better shop with that man. It's very true, man. Okay, you better tap in right now. Okay, because that price going up.
You feel me? I just see us elevated so much in the sense that we making all different type of designs. People fucking with us, and now people want me to design something for them and shit like that. So that's what I see for real, just on a bigger scale than what it is now.
Well, you definitely got a new customer than me. I know I'm just not telling you this, but I've been said it to myself. Okay. But I like to not hit people up until like I'm for sure like until I'm ready to send my down deposit. Right, for sure. Type shit. Yeah. So, but you know, I'm just putting it in the air. For sure. Chocolate Baddies, we need us some designs, okay? We're going to tap into this next single. Before we do that, though, I want to bring up, because I met you at the Juneteenth Bash. Yep. Shout out to Soup and the whole YKMG gang. Was that your first time performing?
No. That was maybe like my third or fourth. But little stuff. It was like, previously I did stuff in high school. I did like 2 performances in high school, but you can't cuss in that. So like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did a birthday party, and that was small, but that was cool. But this one was like, the big one where I'm on the stage, I can cuss and pick the songs that I want to perform in front of different people. So it was a dope experience. But as you can see, I wasn't folding for nothing. I went first then.
Right. I was gonna say you went first. That's what I was finna bring up. Yeah. Like, how did you get over any like nervousness, if you was nervous, as far as like, you know, you the first. Most people don't want to be the first artist. They like, ain't nobody here and this and that and third.
What's crazy is of course, you know, I had my little nerves or whatever, but knowing that I was just grateful for what Soup and YKMG was doing for me, I had to show them that I can do it. And I wasn't even supposed to go first, but some people wasn't there. So when they told I had to go first, shit, I ran up there and did that shit and made
Facts,
it happen.
Man.
Right?
Hey, it costs to be the boss. That's real boss shit right
Real.
there.
I didn't even think
and
about
that's
it.
just period, okay? And most artists would be giving you lip. Hey, what you want with me, bro?
Okay, it's my turn. Let's go. What the fuck? Why am I finna be mad? That's their
and
fault.
I feel like you stayed the whole time because I kind of seen you after the fact. So that's dope. That's dope. Okay. I just seen you had your own showcase for your birthday.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool. It was a test run for real, a little private location. I want to do it again on a bigger scale. And like I said, I just thank Soup and them for just doing that for me, to inspire me to do that for my friends, the people that I got that's rappers and want to come up. So we had that set up on my birthday, so it was, technically a birthday bash as well, and had these artists come out same way, bring their people that they wanted to bring in, had them, have everybody get tickets and shit, and we made it happen in like a week. Like, it was crazy. We made it happen in like a week. It had a good maybe 40, 50 people there just on some small stuff, but it was just dope to celebrate my birthday like that. That was probably one of my best birthdays ever. Not, you know what I'm saying? With Mickey C, Zuri True, just everybody helping out, we made it happen for real.
Facts, man. We love to see it over here at the Chocolate Baddie Show. Can we expect to see Swank Sinatra hit the stage again before the year ends out?
Yeah, hopefully. I had just did one not too long ago, so yeah, I'm just keeping the connects and looking out for what's next for me, so I can't make that happen for sure.
Let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media.
On Instagram, Young Swank Sinatra, YUNGSWANK SINATRA, and on Twitter, Swank Sinatra, same spelling as before. And
if we want to get some graphics and flyers and stuff, what can we hit you up at?
On Instagram at Swank Graphics, SWANKGRAPHIX. It's very important. It's not graphics ICS. It's graphics IX. Brown skin and she tatted up. Chocolate Baddie shorty finding what?